What's up, snuggleheads? Snuggleheads.
What's going on there, everybody?
This is Philip Poop.
And David Mitchell here, and welcome back to episode 300 of Voice of Autism.
You ready to rock and roll, David?
I cannot believe we made it to 300.
Rock and roll.
That's it. Freaking crazy. I'm not gonna lie
Let
about
me put my Carmex in my lip balm. I'm a lippy. I
that.
have a dry lip today.
But yeah. Because Val got something. If y'all have watched the video blog earlier when we were talking about Val tablet, you've probably seen it right now.
The baby Yoda tablet. I call it the baby.
Which Val got her. So you want to say what model it is?
iPad 10.5.
Mm-hmm.
And my pad folio for this iPad is a Zag. It's a keyboard, Bluetooth base.
Mm-hmm.
And it's only productivity related. Except there's NASCAR, Netflix,
Oh,
and
I want to look at it.
Tubby.
I want to Tubby.
Yeah, Teletubbies.
But me and Val are out right now. Before we started live stream, we would talk about our plans for next week. Like, it's pretty cool looking. Saying that I noted that the thing don't have an SD card slot.
Yeah, it's not even Android. And I love also the sleek, and also my husband told me, you told me Day you don't get too big and too small.
Mm-hmm. Now I will rant about Apple.
Oh my god.
If it don't have an SD card slot, I don't use it.
Ooh.
But because
I understand. Sorry guys,
but
I'm reading magazines too.
I am, for people who don't know, I am still thinking about buying a new tablet because even though I keep on pushing it off, I know eventually this sucker right here is going to kick the bucket.
It's going to kick the boo-boo.
Eventually. I know not right now, but down the line.
Thank you, Dave.
But I did have to put it off because I had other fish to fry, if you know what I mean.
You have other fish to fry or other eggs to fry?
Yep. Now, one of the things I am going to say that what I was saying before that, me and Val are planning, and what I'll be saying, our plans for next Thursday. What we went to her favorite place today with Hooters.
And we want to do the. We want to do something important, very summer-ish.
Mm-hmm. Because it is we're getting closer to the hotter part of summer, which
we try to take advantage of the cool weather while we still can.
Now
we're getting also busy in our respective workplaces.
Yep. Like, and thing that I'm doing and what I want to be able to do is have a do sort of like a water park for fun. So. Yeah, so one of our plans next week is to try to go to the water park. Same one that we tried doing last year, but we ended up doing it a week early.
Yeah.
When we were supposed to do it full opening on the 7th.
Mm-hmm.
But this time we'll be able to do it. And sorry, Joshua, you were not here, bud. So sorry about that. You can roast me in the comment all you can.
Ooh.
So, oof. But, yeah.
Sorry, guys. I was reading the magazine for inspiration.
Mm-hmm.
And David knows that.
True. That's something I'll be on it about.
Sorry, guys. I was right. I'm not alright. I'm not alright. What is it now?
Mm-hmm. Now, the thing is that me and Val, we did walk around downtown Charleston before we went to Hooters. If you watch the beginning of the video, we were walking back from Target. Like, I did not start it a video blog at Target, but I did started it right before we got to Merriam Square. And Jane is that when Val went, reason why we went to Target because Val had to get the case for her tablet.
The baby tablet.
Mm-hmm.
Careful, dude.
So yeah.
This is my
Also, she
baby.
bought a power brick or a rechargeable portable battery.
I'm also sleepy.
It wanted a big ones. So yeah. Oof, I don't know, but
Ooh,
it was reason why. Now I am gonna bring up group. Group did not start it this week. We don't know when group will fully start back up.
And some of our group members.
Mm-hmm.
We.
But we also saw
our good friend Miles.
Yeah, Miles. We saw him today walking along King Street.
Yep.
Did not even realize it until I looked inside and I recognized him. Oh, Miles!
Yep.
Like literally, did saw him.
Sorry, guys.
And yet Vel wearing a wig.
I'm wearing an extension, technically a hair extension, because I'm snatching my own hair extension.
So if y'all are wondering how in some videos Vel have short hair and then long hair, that's the reason why.
Because I wanted to disguise myself from being an employee to a glamorous girl.
Mm-hmm. And to Val best friend Joshua. And Val, you want to say something nice to him? Because we really do appreciate the video you made.
I really appreciated what you do, and I don't want to say it over. I want to say it all over again, but I'm saying it all over again because some people did not believe. They thought I never valued him, but I don't need to kind of show it off all the time, and that was just different.
Like some people do have understanding, and sometimes everybody. And I'm just going to break. People do celebrate their friendship with people in other way and show their
people
appreciation.
Don't want to brag it on social media because nobody wants to be interested with that either. So I think Joshua took it the other way sometimes.
That does sometimes happen.
And it's not in my nature. So please understand that I always care about you, Joshi. But please don't think negative about me that you thought I don't care for them. I'm just trying to be there. I want to be there.
Mm-hmm. But it's something I'm going to say. For people who say people are one-sided, don't say a word if it involves, abuse.
And also, you don't just make up stories about people without even thinking the whole context. Unless someone says it from a real source.
What I'm going to say, and I'm not going to give names out, but some words are trigger words, like.
And also making up stories and assumptions. You don't live in assumptions either, David.
True, but one of your trigger word is one-sided, because I remember your mom used to say that to you, saying you're one-sided, well, she was abusing you. Am I right?
Yep.
And that a trigger word for you. You have a couple of trigger words.
But sometimes trigger words should have never been weaponized against you. You not agree about it.
True, and then there are some people out there who don't know about that. Like,
people don't know about the whole story until it comes from a reliable source.
Exactly.
That's the reason why it says or rumors.
That's why you got to ask someone, hey, does it word trigger you, or like if it triggered them in a way and they responded in a rude way, you probably triggered them with a word.
And this person thought I was defensive, when in reality, of course, I have to defend myself. Because I know in my heart that I care about my bestie, for example.
Mm-hmm.
And yes, he tried to find a new best friend, but he failed. When me and my bestie broke up the second time, he wanted to find a best friend, but he felt he wasn't comfortable for in that new best friend that he wanted to have.
And you did the same too, Val. You did it too.
I did it supposedly, but I decided to plan on focusing on myself a lot more. That's the reason why I keep my heart devoted to A&M more.
Mm-hmm. But
So,
the big
because if you love your best friend or anybody, you gotta set them free. Don't control them. If they're not being there for you, then be it. They're just busy in their own life. They have their own life to do. Right, Joshi?
hmm and it's up and out. Like, don't ever let people judge you for who you are.
Because I was used to be like this person who commented on David's post, community post. I jumped into conclusion like, oops, I'm sorry. In this event that this person invited me to sing, but I said, are you legit? So I screw up and I apologize, but I was embarrassed because I did something stupid on that person.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to mention names, like I said.
And it's up and that most autistic people don't know how to handle stuff like that because
Mm-hmm.
let's be honest. Sometimes when we get diagnosed, people that don't want to help us
Mm-hmm.
or that don't understand stuff that we had to deal with. This stuff that really happens in our community, and some of us don't even get a chance to learn it. And some other time people to to like that
Oh
off.
boy.
Am I right?
Yep.
And that stuff happened in our community a lot.
Yep.
Am I right about that, Val?
Yep.
But yeah,
Sorry about this. Nice week.
you get that. I'm going to surprise Chelsea.
He doesn't even respond to my post.
Oh, what, the one on Instagram?
Yeah.
Oh, he just woke up. But
And also, I want to bring up about your younger sister. She's not someone who is showing off on Facebook saying, "I love this person." No, exactly. Your sister, younger sister's just like me when it comes to appreciating people.
mm-hmm,
I just don't want to brag it on social media because you don't need to.
true.
Not all people will have good intentions on your post, and stop playing with that. This is my baby.
Good. To be honest, a lot of people.
I thought a lot of people misunderstood me for who I was, and I was perceived as rude and selfish. Yes, I would rather be selfish than being violent looking, or should I say, rather than being entitled.
Mm-hmm.
I would rather act selfish, but not to be an easy target, rather than just like, oh, give myself to other people, and yet I'm treating badly in return.
I know because you feel like people have not, respected you and treated you like crap for doing stuff. Am I right?
Yep.
Like I remember some of the stuff you used to tell me about how you did stuff, but people never respected you and did
I may be full
thrust
of
you on.
myself because I want to focus on myself. Because how will I help other people if I don't know how to help myself in the first place? And this person who commented on your community post saying that I'm selfish, yes, I would rather be selfish than being like a giver, but I don't give something for myself.
Like, and yet there are different types of selfishness. I'm going to bring up there are people who are selfish because
Selfish out of, for focus, and selfish for greedy.
like reason why I felt is that because let's be honest, your family never respected you and pushed you around and tried to turn you into something that you was not. Am I right?
You're always right all the time.
And then a lot of people used to treated you like crap back in high school and tried to use you.
Not being neglected, but out of control for me.
hmm
I can't do that.
And it does depend. Am I right?
You can't just say, "Oh, she's selfish because she always focusing on her goal." No, Be
Mm-hmm.
proud of people like that because they have goals, they have achievements, they have a goal to do. Unlike
Mm-hmm.
other people, they're hitchhiking on other people's successes.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry.
And I know you don't like hitchhiking on other people's success. You know?
Yeah.
Heck, I know you don't like trying to, be
A boo boo.
to other people because you told me how you feel about, trying to use other people's popularity because I know you do not like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, am I right?
Yep. I love my wig. Half wig. One day I'll go for human hair one day.
Mm-hmm.
Because the reason why, guys, if you ask me why I'm into wigs, not because, like, I hate my short hair. Yeah, I do when I'm not at work, but when I'm working, of course, I was known for short hair. Wasn't known for having a long hair. But at the same time, if I wish to change hair color, I'm not gonna change my hair like bleaching my hair 5 times because I am prone to sensitive scalp. And if I got my hair bleached, I will get itchy scalp to the point I'm gonna cry like a baby. So I took the alternative option that's the easiest way. So if I have like, oh, if I feel like I want to wear blue hair, I want to go for blue wig, human wig. Like maybe I could do human hair and then bleach it and then put color blue in it, and that's easy. Easiest one, two, three. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna wait for the moment to buy a blue, like a human hair first,
Mm-hmm.
and I can do because human hair, guys, is very stylable, heat resistant, and sorry. Also, if you want to go for a curly hair, and you can curl your hair with that human hair. So, like you guys
Mm-hmm.
saw my hair on the wedding in 2020, it's my hair is not that thick, but my hair wasn't long enough. So I decided to put more thickness in my wedding hair. So I decided to come up with getting a human hair extensions, which I have it. I bought it from Amazon, and I'm so happy that I was able to achieve that beauty pageant hair for my wedding, and it's awesome.
Mm-hmm. And I remember our wedding day when you had your long curly hair.
And at the same time, I wanted to have, the pageant moment where we get married, and also it was awesome. This is actually not so real hair. This is synthetic. Sorry, guys. This is synthetic hair.
Mm-hmm.
This is not real hair. It's synthetic hair for right now until I got the right budget to
Mm-hmm.
get a human hair, or to the point I can braid it, and even I can get like 2 human hair wigs, and one is colored blue, and the other is just natural black.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because human hair is just like our human hair in our head from our head.
So
It's a
true.
it's a Remy human hair, or Brazilian Remy whatsoever, or Yaki hair. If those are your wigs wait, made of human hairs, that'll be easy for you to style or even color and bleach them,
Mm-hmm.
right? So I was just happy that if ever I get the chance to get a I mean a wig made of human hair, because that would, if it's on sale, that cost is like $60. So that is too much right now. So I want to try on human wig hair that has long hair until I get
Mm-hmm.
this shorter hair long enough for, you know.
Mm-hmm. Like Val been slowly working on getting her hair longer and longer.
And
Also, we will do this, and we still thank you for making that video, Joshua, because that
yeah,
was still amazing.
and I'm not even expected that somebody who's my best friend to do that, and it's just a surprise.
Mm-hmm.
I'm beyond grateful that you give me a chance to see the tribute video that you made for me and David Joshi. Please, do you want me to say that all over again? Really, thank you. Really, I cannot thank you enough because of how beautiful it was.
Mm-hmm.
I never seen someone do that for us, for me and David, or for myself. I mean, the birthday video that you made for me. Nobody did that but you, bestie. And now I know who values me, who values my whole being, and who loves me for who I really was, and the one who really cared for me when, even though I don't have time to talk, even though I have a different behavior than you, it didn't compromise our friendship.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And
And some people would misunderstand it every time, which, okay, fine.
mm-hmm. And another thing, I'll be honest. Some people can be selfish but very nice, and then you can have people who are selfish who are just complete a-hole. Like there are different types of selfishness. There is selfishness that can be understand from how people are treated as younger, and then there are just selfishness from pure greed. Like it depends on who it is. Am I right?
Mhm.
Like I've seen the whole spectrum by now. Like literally, I've seen it almost, and it did blow my mind. Like I remember there was, I went to high school with the one person who was very nice, but they were selfish. But reason why was because they were tired of people using them. Like they did get tired of doing so much for some people, they did had enough of it. Like I know that how you feel though. Like you being friends with people and then they did use you and backstab you, and then heck, I know your family like your mom, to be honest, she did that to you. Like she used you.
She almost used me for the America's Got Talent just to make herself
Hmm.
abreast.
I know, and worse yet, she brought up Dr. Sherbert shit.
Until my aunt's friend Danny felt that Britney Spears had a bad experience, he decided not to bring that up anymore.
Hmm.
Because my aunt's friend Danny thought that I'm capable. And I'm thankful for him for that.
Hmm.
And they realized that I have so much to give. I have so much to give. And the reason why I want to bring up Lady Autism, I want to bring this up. The reason why I've been selfish because I was being used by other people. I would rather be selfish but being nice than just
Hmm.
because I do have other autistic friends also who's going through hell too. They gave this I mean, some autistic kids gave their all. But in a second, they use that. The people that, know some autistics, they use them for benefit.
Hmm. Like I know your mom tried to use you for benefit, and I just don't know what type of parent would do that to their own kid
I'm sorry,
and try
guys.
to make themselves a cat's cow. Am I right? But yeah.
If you thought I'm a selfish person, I hope you could have seen the deeper way. I would rather be selfish, but being a nice person than being someone who's just being gullible and never pay attention to the red flags.
Hmm. I know. And like, heck, like,
Even some of the alien members know what I really mean about me being selfish. I may be full of myself, but this is also a way to protect me from being bullied again.
hmm, because I remember you've been bullied a lot in your school and by your own family. Heck, your own brother, and I'm going to bring up her twin brother. I'm not saying his name. Used to
Pray. Just put it that way. Pray.
prey
Pray, not praying, but pray.
on you.
Treating me like a parasite, that's it. To shorten up the term. I just don't want to. scope into go into deeper detail. All I can say is like he treated me like a parasite.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know why Josh was responsive.
Probably because he probably still waking up. Heck, he probably took a nap earlier and did not probably waking up. That's probably the reason why, if it is. And oops, sorry, Chelsea. But to be honest, like,
And first and foremost, yes, I was very jealous at that time when me and Joshua did our first collaboration video. That's the start. And I learned it the hard way. But once I feel at home with someone like my bestie, when he's doing something special, I'm not gonna be jealous of him. In fact, I'm gonna be happy for him. I mean, being happy for him by not only saying I'm without you don't need to say you're happy for someone. You can you can tell that if person is happy without even letting them say they're happy for them.
mm-hmm.
It's also the way that oh is this person saying jealousy tones out of greed, out of spite. I'm like
like,
I'm not someone who's controlling either, so
and I remember, I understand why you got triggered because I remember what Joshua and some of the people around me and around you have told that your mom used to said that you're one sided, you know? Well, she was treating you like crap and talking down to you. Like, to anybody who have gone through that type of abuse, being called one sided when you're really not, and being looked down upon and being torn down, that going to become a trigger word no matter what. Am I right?
you're always right, dude.
Because I'll be honest, I have my own trigger words. I'm not saying them on here because sometimes, and one trigger word that I did, and Joshua, I'm so sorry for it because if they used it word as a bad word in my school when it really meant something else, and you know what I'm talking about, and I don't like bringing it up, and you know about it
I mean,
because
they're. I mean, honestly, they're a bunch of people making up stories saying, "Hey, I don't appreciate it, dude. If I don't appreciate it, then why am I there for them in the first place?"
it seemed like it was a trigger word for Val.
Without even knowing who I really was. Don't know me because you're my fan. Know about me. Treat me like I'm your friend.
Well,
You know, I believe in the saying, don't trust people too much because they may be your fan, but if they talk down upon you, I don't know why I wasn't responsive at all.
mm, what would you? I think Joshua is just getting up because he was not even online 20 minutes ago.
I think he needed much rest.
Probably have because he's busy, if you know what I mean.
He's busy finding a job, I know, and also for cosplaying stuff.
Mm-hmm.
He thought that he's not happy to be in the Philippines when he had an opportunity to showcase himself in cosplaying stuff.
To be
And I
honest,
imagine and I remember he told me he wanted to do cosplaying
mm,
long before even before I left. I remember that in my
and
mind.
to be honest, and also if you witness it, they do cosplay here in the U.S. too. So,
Yeah.
but I know that really opened your mind up, and I know you love doing it. Heck, if you keep it up, you will make a name for yourself in the cosplaying community. Like, trust me, cosplay, like, there are a lot of people who are very well known in the community.
Hmm.
Like, if you work hard enough and get recognized, people will literally talk to you.
We got some autistics in cosplaying too.
That too. Like, it's pretty cool when you did think about it. And Joshua, it always enjoyable seeing your cosplay content I'm not gonna lie.
I thought he wasn't responsive last time.
Last time?
Yeah,
When? Last time?
when I just posted my photos,
Oh.
when I commented on his story, I think he doesn't respond anymore.
Oh, probably because he was sleeping that time because he was offline when he
Mm.
did post at that time.
I hope he got the message.
But yeah, but sometimes what I'll be on about it's not always good to put your achievements online sometime.
And my bestie has to understand also my way of gesture of appreciating him. The reason why I don't post much about Joshua and you because there are a lot of people are making rumors out of those.
Oh
Trust
yeah,
me.
that's true. Like I have to agree with that. That reason why Vel don't post that much about her, Joshua, or me because there are people out there who will make rumors about it.
And also the reason why I don't post about my family because
Because let's be
they're
honest,
private people.
but your family don't respect you. Am I right, Vel?
You know what I'm talking about, man.
But
Like
yeah.
you don't there's this Facebook post that I shared in a YouTube video saying don't over brag about your relationship. It's either your friendship or your marriage
Mhm.
or your workplace. Because one time when a lot of people on and off Facebook looking at your posts, who is a hater, even if you don't do anything about them, of course, there'll be leeches everywhere. So please, even my Joshua should understand this. I'm very tactful with posting about our friendship and also with Kylie's friendship I have. Also with the
Mhm.
A&N, if it's really important, if it's worth celebrating, I'll do it. But
True.
if it's nothing celebrating, no, I'm not.
Hmm.
And I am someone who is what's between me and my special someone or with my bestie between both of them.
That's true.
And I don't brag about my achievement. I only did that twice, or when it's needed, about celebrating your performing arts week and also celebrating your achievement as a singer. Go for it because that's your milestone. But over bragging about you saying, I'm a singer, I sing this, I sing that, I sing this and that and that. People will not like that. They want a variety.
Mhm. Val does got a point on that because I have seen that stuff happen, and sometimes it can get rough.
And you notice how influencers post and are flaunting their bodies because they're insecure.
Hmm.
They're
Like,
physically insecure and they wanted validation.
you got that right. Like, we have seen that happen. Like,
I did that myself too.
I know, Val, you have, and you told me about it.
I'm like, I am very awkward. I mean, I take too much selfies and I think it's too much for them to see. No, I should never done that. That's the reason why I minimally posted new stuff because if it's like generic, for example, like how you enjoy Baby Yoda, and then the next day you want to post about racing, and the next day you post about Throwback Thursday, that's fine. But if you post one topic every day, people will be that'll be a huge turn off to some people.
Hmm. And that's something that we have seen happen. Like,
Now you see the reason why David I've been defensive of that comment that I did.
I have.
Unless this person really knows me because not because that person is a fan. You need to see it in the deeper perspective. Because I don't want to post something like that if I don't know the person very well. Or if I don't know what really happened. I could have asked instead. Instead, ask, is
Hmm.
it true that this happened? Is it true that this was a rumor? Is it true? Please confirm. Go for it.
Hmm. And you told me all stuff that happened to you back in the Philippines.
But please, my pet peeve, the kind of pet peeve I cannot stand is the making of a conclusion without even researching.
Hmm. Heck, That's the mistake I learned. Like you even called me out on it because I used to do that a lot back in the day. Like you remember, heck,
And I even call out that person that I looked up to, but
I know, and I ended up doing that too. And you know, Josh, I ended up jumping to a collision with you, and that was my fault. I do take full on responsibility in that, and you know, I still feel bad for that.
and bestie, please don't miss out on my post about you. I hope you got the post that I get. Is this something you wanted, right? All right, I understand you.
You gonna show it on?
No, gotta let it show my Instagram.
Oh, the little post on Instagram.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I seen it already. You put it at 10 hours ago. Funny thing is, Joshua got on, and that was the first time in about 12 hours. Meaning he did take a
Take a poop.
no
I'm roasting him more.
big nap.
Sorry, Josh. I roasted you because I love you.
Yep, she got you, Joshy.
Sorry, bestie. Hey, at least you would rather have a bestie who's roasting you than being entitled.
True, I better have a best friend who can roast me instead of being entitled.
Yeah, I'm roasting Joshua and this grumpy
Mm-hmm.
old troll. I'm a grumpy old troll
Yeah.
who lives under the bridge.
Oh no, not again, Mel.
I'm a grumpy old troll who lives under the bridge.
By the way, I'm looking at on a train group on Facebook. If y'all wondering what I'm doing on my tablet, but this is that me and Val do. Also, I will bring it up. Like there are sometimes we can be selfish, but there are some reason why some of us are selfish. Because sometimes people don't respect or they just treat everybody like crap. Or not everybody, but treat us like crap, and we did get sick and tired of being nice to everybody and who don't respect and just treat
Sorry, guys.
like crap. Am I right?
Yep.
Like literally, there was a point where I've been so nice, and then people just started treating me like crap, and I turned out started treating other people like crap. I realized it was better to ignore the people who were treating me like crap
Mm-hmm.
than to try to respond to them. But also, sometimes better to just be calm about stuff than anything. But I'll be honest, I did learn a lot of valuable lessons.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes it's okay to be selfish sometimes, and then there are times where selfishness is not okay. Like
Yep.
you can be both. Like
Mm-hmm.
it depends on the atmosphere. Am I right, Val?
Yep. Oh my god.
Oop, flying cockroach.
Yep. I'm being a Denny Hamlin. Yeah, Joshua knows I like Denny Hamlin.
Mm-hmm. And by the way, yellow pencil head. Val, you want to bring it out again?
Hey, Scrub Daddy.
Ah! Joshua, is she calling you Scrub Daddy again?
I love Scrub Daddy. You know the way the Scrub Daddy was my favorite?
Mm-hmm. Because it yell and it remind you of Joshua.
Yeah. Scrub Daddy. Anything clean, anything with a smile.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, even Scrub Daddy was popular.
Mm-hmm.
Aww.
What's that?
I love Scrub Daddy.
Oh, you did it up there in the green box.
I'm roasting Joshy and I will never forget the Scrub Daddy. I know you're not a sponge, but I do absorb like a sponge.
Oof! Ooh. Joshy melted roasted to you, and there it is.
Oh, this sponge gave me so much happy smile.
Mm-hmm.
The barbecue daddy. Oh, even My bestie had a bunch of babies.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, guys. Scrub Daddy is always number one.
We are number one.
We
We
are
are
number
number
one.
one.
We
We
are
are
number
number
one.
one.
Sorry, bestie. Hey, you're a sponge.
Are you taking it out of the box?
Nope. I'm trying fixing it, Ink. I'm trying to fix the box. This is my statue, my monument of my bestie. The sponge.
Didn't know. For people who don't know, every time Val sees something yellow, she jinx up Joshua because of it.
I'm calling. Heck, what I learned from my all yellow Joshua, he would rather hear an honest answer than just being a liar. You know, it is the
Mm-hmm.
happiest thing. Like you would rather not giving someone false hopes.
Mm-hmm. Whether or not give someone false hope and be a douchebag.
If you said you cannot do it, then say it. Say something.
Mm-hmm.
Because one day, if you don't know what you're doing, they will understand. Rather than just acting like you know anything. Sorry, bestie. I have to call you out a little bit on that. And I'm beyond grateful that, sometimes besties disagree, but don't compromise the friendship. Right, bestie?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Bestie. I am roasting you.
There we go again with Billy Pooh. With a little bit of rose.
Scrub Daddy. Yeah. And Scrub Mommy comes in a few weeks.
Oh yeah, that. But it's crazy when you do think about it.
Sorry, bestie. You deserve to get roasted. Scrub Daddy.
Mm. I might have to save this out of my thing again.
It's much better to have a sponge like this rather than just a square sponge.
Mm-hmm.
Let me sleep.
SpongeBob SquarePants.
My bestie is also a SpongeBob SquarePants fan,
Oof.
and he loves yellow M&Ms, and
Mm-hmm.
he loves the yellow M&M candy, and he loves bananas and pajamas,
Mm-hmm.
and he loves the yellow Teletubbies. Ooh.
Or, but to be honest, Jossie,
Scrub
you are a lovable, funny guy.
Yep. And Josh
That I'm not gonna
likes
lie about.
Family Guy.
Mm-hmm. Just like some other guy.
Yep. This is Scrub Daddy.
Oh my.
I love Scrub Daddy.
But to be honest,
Ooh, there's also Scrub Daddy colored sponge. It comes with my favorite color. It comes with Joshua's second favorite color, and it comes from your favorite color too.
I know.
So stop denying they Gabe's happy. I love Scrub Daddy. He's my everything. Joshua remembers he could sing his heart out.
Or
Yeah, and also Scrub Daddy was the bestseller in Shark Tank.
oh yeah, I remember that.
I love Scrub Daddy.
Yeah, he probably did waking up, or probably did something last night, and
he slipped.
yeah, probably did now doing that. But yeah, but we are changing it up not to pick on people or be mean to people. Not what we're doing. We just want people to understand where we're coming from because of some stuff. But I hope people understand that.
I love Scrub
Because
Daddy.
to be honest, there will be misunderstandings, and sometimes what I'll be honest about is that you will get people upset sometimes, and sometimes people will get you upset, and sometimes then they'll say words that are triggering from your past. Speaking of that,
Otto.
no, Super Meteor PO98.
Really?
Go my. But yeah, we late by an hour. But time it can be rough when you don't think about it. Like sometimes people say words wrong, get other people upset. That does happen. Sometimes it's better to explain everything than be a total turd nugget and double down. Sometimes it's better to back up and think of what you said, if y'all know what I mean. Also, the third thing, saying like, I have lost friends before because of me, not backing off. Some letting my trigger words get the best of me and being told douchebag to people. That I'll be honest about. I've been there. That I'm not gonna lie about. Like there's stuff that I did that I should not be doing, and I do regret some of it. But the thing is, it's the past. You can't fix the past. You can only work with the future and make sure you learn from the mistakes. That way it won't happen again.
Yes, sir.
Am I right, Val?
You're always right.
Because it's something I had we learned long ago. Like it's something I had we learned. That sometimes better to forget the past. Or not forget, but learn from the past and just move on. And because it make you a better person, that way you won't make the same mistake. Because sometimes people do make mistakes.
Sorry, guys. I'm trying to see my eyelashes under the lash line.
Oh yeah, Val doing her eyelashes.
Yep, it sticks out.
Clean eyelash girl. But what I'll be on it about, don't mess up. Don't let the be dragged down, if y'all know what I mean. But
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm to get up early. I want to get this
Mm-hmm.
done.
I know.
My eyes is hurting like crap.
But yeah, what I'll be on it about. But learn from the past. Try not to fix the past. Something I learned long ago. Because it's better to, learn from your mistake instead of doubling down.
These would to get. I'm trying to take off my lashes with my pin.
Mm-hmm. And that seems like you can't keep doubling down because eventually you're going to hit
That's my cheating book.
a point where
People are not gonna like you. And people they don't want to talk to you. Right?
mm-hmm. Something I learned long ago.
Thank you, Betsy, for calling out.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, guys, I'm just taking off my eyelashes too.
And that's something I'll be honest.
Mm-hmm.
It's better to learn from your mistakes
And not
instead
to
of
make yourself perfect anyway.
true. And that's something I learned. But yeah. Also, Jossie, yellow pencil man, yellow pencil man.
Sorry, I look like I'm a baby Yoda mommy.
Mm-hmm. But yeah. But sometimes it's better to, learn from stuff instead of, just messing up. Did I put on that? By the way, Jossie. Sorry, we had to roast you about that, bud.
Because you're awesome.
True. Now it is almost 11, so we got to get ready to go to bed too. Val got work at 7 in the morning. I got work at 12, so yeah. But it's been a crazy. Also, I want to bring it up because I don't remember if I said it in the video blog or not. I was thinking about Rel fanning this week on the day I had off, but I was really freaking tired, like to the point where I did not want to do anything. Like that, how tired my body was. It would not having it, and it wouldn't let me do anything. Like to be honest, that could be annoying having a body that do that. Which, to be honest, I've been doing that a lot more now that I have gotten older, and that's something I need to look out for.
Your butt. Just kidding.
But
That's how you become a good foamer.
also, Val got this.
That's where Amazon Fire tablet now.
Mm-hmm. Heck, I can out and see my tablet.
You can't. Oh, it's way too small.
It technically your tablet would probably be the same size too. But
I called David the Geico freak.
yeah, 3 likes on the live stream. I don't-
I'm roasting Joshua. Yep, you're right. Oh, he does.
Mm-hmm. But it is crazy when you did think
It
about it.
does fit.
Barely.
A little bit.
But, yeah.
But I want to fit it that way, see?
But did something I'll be honest is crazy in a while. Also, I will bring up the little incident that happened a couple of days ago. For people who don't know, when I was doing the Fan of the Train live stream, I had this open.
David!
I am going to take because I checked YouTube and
We're good.
because it was not nudity, it was good.
It's just a bikini content.
It was just her and her bikini top, so I doubled right there.
Thank you, David.
But what happened is Val decided she wanted to get out of her work clothes
Because I'm tired and
because
freak.
she was tired and wanted to get ready to go to sleep soon.
But
So,
you're too cuddly.
but I had the window or check with the curtain open and the scene up because I was showing y'all the rain that night because of how heavy a storm it was. And seeing it, I forgot and I did not realize it that window are reflective, and I forgot people could have probably seen her outside change the too. So that was oof. And
Yeah, it's your fault.
to be honest, I thought she was far enough away, and I should have had the camera a little this way, pointed towards me instead of an outward room look. Because next thing I know, I seen Val taking her shirt off, and I said, "Oh crap!" And I literally, if y'all watch the video, I literally grabbed it and yanked it like that.
Sorry, David, I freaked out inside, y'all.
But yeah, and I said, "Oh crap!" Like literally, I just booked it. But Jane is, there were no nudity. It was good. To be honest, if she was fully nude with everything showing, that would have probably got me to
Oof.
completely oofed.
Yeah.
My YouTube channel would have been no more. But I did check, and luckily
No.
I gave the bullet. But you did get a little humiliated.
Thank you, David, for hurting me.
But stuff like that does happen, you know.
Thank you for humiliating me that way. I'm gonna humiliate you too in return.
You probably will.
On your birthday.
Ouch.
Not in a bad way, but in a funny way.
True, but now that I think of it, it was funny, and I did ask Joshua about it. Thank you for letting me know. And I'll be honest, thanks for letting me know about this, Joshua, that
And
how it was is that what when you look at the video you couldn't hardly tell what she was doing anyway. But to be honest,
I like fresh snaps.
on it is that Joshua even told me that it was not that bad. So
Thank
yeah.
thank you, David. You're always awesome.
Oof, feeling a little tired. Exactly, I did kind of get a little sunburn today too. I gotta start wearing sunblock. That I'm not gonna lie about.
Ready to pack it
But
up.
yeah, I think Joshua probably went back to sleep. Excuse me.
I think he's tired.
Yeah, probably is. So Joshua, when you watch it later on, please enjoy it. But yeah, but it's a crazy. Now I will say that up next week could change. We never know until the weather change. So yeah, Val, back of your hair, poofy.
That's fine. I don't care if I'm pussy. I'm gonna go to bed anyway.
I know, but it is. It's like we at 11 now. So yeah,
And I'm ready to do my GED one day.
I know because you really want to get your GED before you can do better. You know.
That reason I got a big purple book for a reason.
Mhm.
I'm getting into this.
Mhm. Because Val want to be able to go back to college and graduate. Am I right?
I have a promise from my relative that thought that I am gonna break the generational trauma.
Mhm.
Or should I say stepping up in the game?
Yeah. Because it's time to break the generational trauma. So yeah.
And that's the reason why I wanted to have this.
Mhm.
Because besides me learning how to drive, this too.
Being that I am, even though I don't like driving, I am pushing myself to drive again. And I did yesterday, like, in the pouring rain for the first time ever.
Good.
So I did, for the first time ever, drove in the pouring rain. So yeah.
Sorry, David.
But it is getting late. Me and Val do got to get ready to go to bed. Plus, I do need energy for tomorrow.
And I need energy for tomorrow as well because I'm overtiming, presumably.
True. You probably going to overtime. Heck, I'm probably going to do a little bit of 30 minutes of overtime anyway. Just to bring up my check amount.
I'm very thankful they're supposed to 1,000,000% this.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, there you go. But yeah.
I can do it. I'm gonna cue that. Oh,
And you did it with your hands.
a nappy. Fresh nap.
Jesus, that went all in right there. I think it fell behind the chain.
No. Yeah, it fell. Thank you, David.
But is that
Bye. See?
oh.
I can't.
Oh, the word thing that we clean our glasses with.
No, it's the first
Or-
one that you wipe your finger when you're
Ah.
eating your finger foods. There you go.
Oh, alright.
How wish Hardee's offers this.
Oh my god, that would be amazing.
But nope, we don't.
Like, to
Which
be
I'm-
honest, that would be amazing scene. I'm not gonna lie.
Might be awarded for fresh naps, but it's helpful.
And there got a train clock. But we did talk about them crazy stuff for episode 300. Like,
Oh, I know you're ranting.
to be honest, I'm kind of amazed we made it to episode 300
Yep.
because it did mind boggling how far we got. Am I right?
Yep.
So, did mind blower when you did think about it.
Oh, David should have done. Ooh, politics. Yeah, talk about like literacy.
Mm-hmm.
David, you're so obsessed with playing my stuff, don't you?
Like, to be honest, it didn't seem type
Yeah, you guys wondering the reason why like I got this, right?
Mm-hmm.
Not for show. But I want to start doing the GED and at the same time slowly working out my job permit.
Mm-hmm.
And I actually made, I don't want to tell you, but I'm going to tell you. This is actually my promise to my husband that I want to finish college because he's completely upset when I fall into my mom bait not to finish college.
Yeah, I was, and to be honest, I do want Vel to be able to graduate from college. That I really do want you to do.
Mm,
I am thinking about, for me, I want to do trade school. That's something I do want to do as a backup because I do want to be able to learn the more skills. And to be honest, if that do happen where I lose my SSI and disability, I do need something that can help.
And I'm always there for David if he wants to. Sorry, I'm digging my nail. If I am going to college, because this is also my backup if St. Curry doesn't go in a good run.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, but it is late at.
David,
But
we could have started sooner.
I know, but I was just waiting on you.
But I didn't know that would be your plan to go trade school if your SSI and disability would be.
Mm-hmm. Because sometimes gotta have backup. It did that. I want to wait until after work because in case something go wrong, I do need a plan. It's about, like you know what I mean.
Mhm.
Because I better have something in case something go wrong. And you understand what I mean.
Mhm.
So yeah, like, and for our people who are autistic, you know what I mean too. Sometimes have worrying to lose your SSI, but yeah.
Yeah, because I know SSI is not even enough to
Mm-hmm.
fit in your needs.
Mm-hmm. But I hope y'all understand what you said.
And sorry, I'm looking for that ball pen of my iPad.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm like, it's not even here.
Mm-hmm. But it's just crazy.
But originally we supposed to do the live stream tomorrow, but we wanted to do it because
I know because I'll be working a little overtime tomorrow.
You serious, bud?
Yeah, about 20 to 30 minutes. Actually, about 30 minutes of overtime.
30 minutes of overtime.
But yeah.
Thanks, Dave. You listen, that freaking
But
iPad pencil, but it's not there anymore.
what iPad?
No, it's the one I bought last year, but I don't know where it went, but that's okay.
Alright. I might look for it later on.
No, that's okay. I don't know where it was, but I have no time doing it because I was living here.
But I hope y'all enjoyed our live stream tonight. I hope everybody it actually having a good summer. Because please like and subscribe.
And
We'll talk to y'all later.
bye, guys.
Have a night, guys, and I hope everybody have a good one.
Snuggles.
Bye.
Bye, snuggle butts.